Generating AI art usually just feels like rolling the dice, and getting that exact image that's actually in your head can sometimes take hours of tweaks and irritating prompts. I'm going to share with you today the one specialist tool that completely flips this process, giving you a predictable framework to help you build beautiful and perfect images that were in your head on the first try. Alrighty folks, I'm super excited to be talking to you about today's video about Artbreeder. The website is artbreeder.com, and I myself personally, for my business, am always doing a lot of AI generations as well, whether it be for a new housing project that I'm working on, or maybe it's for a YouTube thumbnail. So I know firsthand how stressful it can be with some of these generic tools. And I have to say, Artbreeder truly has flipped that switch. Let Artbreeder be your specialist AI image generation. If you're just using general chatbots, that's fine, but those are just for fetching and drafting, not specifics. And standard AI image generators, well, they're just for guessing, let's be honest. Artbreeder, on the other hand, uses something called a genetic algorithm approach, and it's what's really changing the game. Instead of just rolling the dice on your next text prompt, you breed and evolve existing images to get exactly what you want. Artbreeder really does allow you to take that DNA approach to your new artwork. What you're really doing is visually building a foundation, not just typing away paragraphs. What's really cool is that you can actually take two completely different parent images from a gallery of over 300 million images. Then what happens is they instantly merge their DNA to create what they call a unique child image. This allows you to create your base concept in just seconds. They also have granular control via genes. No more complex prompt engineering for just minor tweaks. Artbreeder actually uses highly specific genes to adjust your image. For example, if you want your image to look slightly older, change the lighting, or perhaps shift the emotional expression, you simply go ahead and adjust the specific gene's value, and the image will update predictably.
Want to get your YouTube video to the top of the YouTube search engine? Get YTRANKER.net to start ranking your YouTube videos at the very top of the YouTube search algorithm. First, we're going to go over and open an incognito here on Google Chrome to ensure there is no previous search bias. We're going to type in youtube.com, and before we do the search, we need to click on the settings, the three dots here, make sure the language is in English and that the location is set to the United States. Once United States has been selected, we're going to go into the search engine and go for our first search and type in Botsol. As we can see right there, right at the top, this video right here by BizCheck is actually a video that YTRANKER was able to get to the top of the search engine. Right there, boom, there it is. So, what are you waiting for? Get YTRANKER.net to start ranking your YouTube videos at the very top of the YouTube search algorithm. Back to the video.
Then when it actually comes to the collage tool, which we are on right now, you can actually lock in that composition right away on that first try, as I'm demonstrating right here. Artbreeder is also fantastic to keep that character consistency. Sometimes you can get a great, perfect character designed, and then you go to generate the next character, and even if you tell them that you want to keep it the same, it kind of generates something completely different. I know this firsthand, and there's nothing more frustrating. Well, no more if you use Artbreeder. Artbreeder also has the remix network. Essentially what it means is they've got a large gallery of images already, which you can take and start actually tweaking those yourself. So if you don't want to, you don't ever have to necessarily start from just a blank canvas image. Now, I also know this from personal experience. Instead of just hoping and praying that the AI puts the image in the right spot, for example, if I want this camera here to be in the middle of the shot, often what might happen is the AI might just end up putting it here, and maybe it's like too big. If I want it maybe small in the middle, well, I can specify that right now. I might want to have this image down here in the corner, this image specifically down here on the bottom right-hand side, and it's really hard to get those images quite specific sometimes without this specific honed generation from Artbreeder. It lets you draw basic shapes and actually go ahead and add in text just wherever you want, quite simply. The AI takes your exact structural layout and then turns it into a fully realized masterpiece within seconds, ultimately eliminating all that irritating randomness from standard AI generations. So stop wasting hours of your time today with random generations and prompts and tweaking them for hours and hours only to get a result that you're not ultimately happy with. You can take a moment and get signed up today with artbreeder.com. The link to do so will be at the top of the video description and also in the pinned comment. And also, if you want more AI tool reviews, well, make sure you follow us. Hit subscribe, like, notifications on, and let us know in the comments, do you think that this is an AI tool that could potentially help you out with your next AI generation?